For geometrical isomerism, if you have restricted rotation about a bond, then you have geometrical isomers. You can have restricted rotation whenever you have a pi bond and whenever you have a ring, right? In both cases, you will be having restricted rotation. What is the necessary condition in order to have optical isomerism?
Chiral
Chiral carbon.
No, not the right answer.
compound
Even though there is no chiral carbon, you can have optical isomerism. So what is the necessary and sufficient condition?
the compound should be chiral.
Compound should be chiral or compound should be asymmetric. Okay, if anything is asymmetrical, you will definitely have optical isomerism. The necessary and sufficient condition in order to look for an optical isomerism is molecular asymmetric. Okay, the molecule has to be asymmetric. Okay, now we will understand what are meant by conformers. Conformers are possible in case of alkanes, and they exist because of free rotation about a sigma bond. You don't have a restricted rotation, you are having some free rotation about a sigma bond. If you take this molecule, what is this molecule? We have a Jovium and rock here. What is this molecule?
C2H6
C2H6.
Which is ethane.
Ethane.
Agreed. 1 minute. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everyone, this particular molecule is nothing but ethane. This molecule is ethane, right? Okay. You are having, this is carbon, the black ball is the carbon. These three are hydrogens. Again, you are having a carbon, these three are hydrogens. This is a sigma bond between these two carbons. If you see, there is some free rotation about the sigma bond. Agreed? There is no restricted rotation. I am able to rotate. I am fixing this particular carbon and I am able to rotate freely about the sigma bond. Agreed? Okay. What I am having is the groups attached to any of the carbons are same, but their orientation in space is differing. Whenever I am rotating, the orientation of the groups in space are differing. Agreed? Okay. So whenever I am rotating, can I say there is every time a new structure is formed? थोड़ा एंगल रोटेट किया, एक न्यू स्ट्रक्चर बना, और थोड़ा एंगल रोटेट किया, न्यू स्ट्रक्चर बना, रोटेट किया, न्यू स्ट्रक्चर. Okay. How many different structures are possible? Or how many different angles are possible? Infinite. Okay. There can be infinite angles, right? So you can have infinite structures of this particular ethane, which are called as conformers. And how are they formed? They are formed because of the rotation about the sigma bond, because of the free rotation about the sigma bond. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. You will understand few more things.
In this particular case, I have drawn out of the infinite structures possible, I have drawn two structures. In this particular structure, am I audible to everyone? Okay. In this particular structure, what is happening is, ये जो particular hydrogen है, exactly उसके पीछे another hydrogen है. Okay. This hydrogen is having another hydrogen exactly behind it, and similarly, this hydrogen also has another hydrogen behind it, which is nothing but this particular structure. Everyone see this? Everyone observe this structure. If you are seeing this structure in this particular orientation or in this particular direction,
Out of the possible infinite structures, I have drawn two structures. The first structure is this. You are having a hydrogen exactly behind another hydrogen. यहाँ पे भी. So whenever you are seeing it from this particular direction, how many hydrogens will you be able to see?
3.
You will be seeing only three hydrogens, because the remaining of the 3 hydrogens are exactly behind these 3 hydrogens. Agreed? Or else can I say this hydrogen is eclipsing the hydrogen behind it?
Yes.
This hydrogen is eclipsing the hydrogen behind it. So this particular structure is called as eclipsed structure. You will be having infinite conformers. I am discussing 2 conformers right now. This particular conformer is called as eclipsed conformer, where the groups are exactly behind these groups. These 3 hydrogens are exactly behind these 3 hydrogens. Is that clear?
Yes,
Okay. We need to understand
Yes, sir.
something called dihedral angle. Everyone, in the question you will be seeing dihedral angle. Hedra matlab plane. Dihedral matlab 2 planes. Dihedral angle matlab angle between 2 planes. Okay. Suppose if I'm rotating it like this. Okay. Everyone, this hydrogen, this carbon, and the carbon behind it. Can I form a plane? This plane, this hydrogen, this carbon, and this carbon. This is one plane. Agreed? Similarly, ये वाला hydrogen, this hydrogen, this carbon, and this carbon. I can form another plane.
Yes.
Everyone understand this? I hope this is clear. आप लोग को ये वाला कार्बन, सॉरी ये वाला हाइड्रोजन, ये कार्बन, ये कार्बन, ये एक प्लेन होगा उन 3 बॉल्स से पास होते हुए. सिमिलरली ये हाइड्रोजन, ये कार्बन, ये कार्बन, इन 3 से पास होते हुए और एक प्लेन रहेगा. So you are having 2 planes. So the angle between those 2 planes is called as dihedral angle. Okay. Now what is the dihedral angle? This hydrogen, this carbon, ये एक प्लेन होगा. ये हाइड्रोजन, ये कार्बन, फिर से सेम प्लेन रहेगा. So उन 2 प्लेन्स के बीच में एंगल कितना होगा?
0 degree.
0 degree.
So there the dihedral angle is 0. Whenever I am rotating it, what will be happening for the angle between the planes? It will increase. Okay. So यहाँ पे एंगल कितना होगा?
45.
यहाँ पे एंगल कितना होगा? हाँ, अभी देखो
45.
ठीक से. ये एंगल और ये एंगल कितना है? एंगल
45.
कितना लग रहा है आपको?
60.
60. This is 0.
हाँ, 60.
This is 60. This will be 120. Agreed? And this will be 180.
180.
This will be 240.
240.
This will be
40.
300.
again the angle will be 360. With respect to this, इसको fix कर रहा हूँ मैं. If you want, I can change the color of the ball. Give me 1 minute. Everyone. Initially, what is the angle? Can you see the white ball? No,
0.
0.
it is in eclipsed form. Initially, what is the angle? Dihedral angle 0. Now pass a plane through the white ball and pass a plane through the red ball. What is the angle?
60.
60
60.
degree.
Now what is the angle?
120.
120.
Now what is the angle?
180.
180.
180.
180.
Now it is 240.
240.
300.
It is 300. Now it is again 360.
360.
Agreed? That 360 is similar to 0 degrees only. Okay.
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This particular conformer, it is called as eclipsed conformer, as this particular hydrogen is eclipsing this hydrogen. Both of them are hydrogens only. Okay. In ethane, both of them are hydrogens only. This particular conformer, which is at an angle of 60 degrees, it is called as staggered conformer. Staggered. Okay. You tell me, out of these two, this is eclipsed and this is staggered, what do you think will be more stable?
Staggered.
This is eclipsed and this is staggered. What do you think will be more stable?
Staggered.
Staggered. Let us understand the reason for that. If it is eclipsed, this is the distance between them. Whenever I am rotating it by some angle, the distance is increasing. ऐसा कुछ distance आएगा ना, ये distance और ये distance कुछ diagonal जैसा है ना, और ये triangle बनाया तो this is hypotenuse. Okay, this distance will be more when compared to this distance. Agreed? As the distance increases, the steric hindrance decreases or the repulsive forces decreases. यहाँ पे दोनों हाइड्रोजन सामने सामने आ रहे हैं. There will be some steric hindrance because of their sizes. As they go away from each other, what will happen to the stability? The stability increases because the repulsive forces decreases. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
So whenever I'm going from, everyone understand this again? Whenever I'm going from 0 degree angle to 60 degree angle, what is happening to the stability?
Increasing.
It is increasing continuously because the distance of this particular white ball from the red ball, it is increasing continuously. Agreed? Remember, all of these are hydrogens only. Whenever I'm going from 60 to 120, again, what is happening?
Decreasing.
These balls are again coming close to these balls, right? So whenever I'm going from 60 to 120, again, it is going from staggered to eclipsed. So what will be happening to the stability?
Decreasing.
It decreases because the repulsive forces increases. Okay. Again, from 120 to 180, the stability increases, or else the repulsive forces decreases. I can also say if the stability is increasing, the energy is decreasing. So the energy is decreasing in this case. 120 से लेके 180 तक का, the energy is decreasing. 180 से लेके 240. What is happening to the
Increase.
stability?
Decrease.
It decreases. What happens to the energy?
Increases.
It increases. Okay. From 240 to 300. Stability increases, energy decreases. From 300 to 360. One complete circle हो गया. Again, the stability decreases, energy increases. Agreed? Okay. ठीक है. और एक important point. Last. Whenever I'm taking this, yeah, this is the staggered position. The staggered position is supposed to be more stable one. Agreed? Whenever I'm taking this from this particular staggered position to eclipsed position, what should I do? I should be applying some amount of energy, right? Because I'm taking this from stable conformer to unstable conformer. Eclipsed is unstable. Okay. आप लोग फिजिक्स में पढ़ा होगा, रोटेशन के वक्त जो भी अपोजिशन लगता है, that is called as torsion. टॉर्शन का टर्म कभी भी पढ़ा?
Yes, sir.
नहीं पढ़ा? Okay. In this case, whenever I'm rotating it, there will be some opposition, right? Because this is a stable conformer. I'm converting this stable conformer into an unstable eclipsed conformer. Okay. The opposition towards it is called as torsion. The opposition for this particular rotation, it is called as torsion. And the amount of energy that is required, it is called as torsional energy. Clear hai? Bas definition. What is meant by torsion? It is the opposition towards the rotation of this particular molecule or this particular group about this particular sigma bond. Why is there opposition? Because I'm converting a more stable conformer into a relatively less stable conformer. Okay. And why is there generation of torsion? That is because of the steric hindrance between the groups. I am decreasing the distance between these groups. Whenever I'm decreasing the distance, the energy increases or the stability decreases. So the torsion arises because of the steric hindrance. Okay. Clear hai? What is torsional energy? The amount of energy I need to put in order to rotate this particular conformer, in order to convert that from more stable to less stable. Is that clear? Everyone? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pakka. What are conformers? Conformers are infinite structures which are possible due to the free rotation about a sigma bond. In all these infinite structures, we are interested in only specific structures which are called as eclipsed and staggered. In case of ethane, all the balls are equivalent. All the groups attached to the carbons are equivalent. As a result, if the dihedral angle is 0 and if the dihedral angle is 120, it makes no difference. Dono same hai. If these groups are changing, then we can have a different conformer. But in case of ethane, 0 is equivalent to 120, which is equivalent to 240, which is equivalent to 360. Agreed? Similarly, 60 jo hai, it is similar to that of 180. It is similar to that of 300. Agreed? So you won't be getting different structures at these angles. But what we need for other molecules, what we are interested in is, we are interested in the structure eclipsed, which is at 0 degree angle. This is called as staggered at 60 degrees. 120 degrees पे फिर से eclipsed है. But if the groups are different, there can be different energy. We will understand how. Again, we are interested in 180 degrees angle. We are interested in 240. We are interested in 300 and 360. Okay. We are interested in only these angles. Everyone, is that clear? Okay, good. So I hope this is clear. Let's try to draw these things on the paper. Okay. If you are looking at this molecule, everyone, if I am looking at this molecule, what you can see is, you can see one carbon. Okay. I will be representing this carbon as a circle. On the piece of paper, I will be representing now this carbon as a circle. From the circle, you are having 3 bonds. Agreed? इसके जैसा ही पीछे और एक circle है. From that circle also you are having 3 bonds. Those 3 bonds may not be visible in eclipsed form, but in the staggered form, those bonds will be visible. Okay. What I will do is, everyone understand this. I will be representing the carbon as a circle. Okay. And from this circle, from the center of the circle, I am having 3 bonds. These 3 are hydrogens. यहाँ पे एक हाइड्रोजन है आपको, हाइड्रोजन है, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है. Behind this carbon, you are having another carbon that is also represented as a circle. But the bonds are coming from that carbon center. So we will be showing that something like this. ऐसा show करेंगे हम. it won't be coming from the center of this circle. पीछे जो है उससे आएगा, इसलिए ऐसा कुछ शो कर रहा हूं मैं. Everyone agreed? यहाँ पे एक हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन. Is this representation clear? You are having a carbon here. इस कार्बन से आपको you are having these three groups, so 3 hydrogens. Behind this carbon you are having another carbon. उससे भी आपको 3 groups आ रहे हैं, but you will be showing that from this particular point. As they are not attached to this carbon, you will be showing that from this particular point. Clear है? Everyone? Okay.
So, as a particular conformer array, the initial one, what is that called? It is called as eclipsed. And what is the dihedral angle in case?
0.
Dihedral angle
0.
theta equals to 0 degrees. Now I will rotate it. इसको तो फिक्स कर रहा हूं, पीछे जो पार्ट है उसको रोटेट कर रहा हूं. We are having a hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. If you are rotating it, वो हाइड्रोजन यहाँ पे एक हाइड्रोजन दिखेगा अभी, यहाँ पे एक हाइड्रोजन. You can clearly see the angle here, the dihedral angle. How much is that?
60.
It is 60 degrees, and that particular conformation is called as
Staggered.
staggered. Where the theta is 60 degrees. Is that clear? And this particular type of representation, this is called as Newman projection. This representation is called as Newman projection. In the question papers, usually you will see this particular type of representation. Okay? इसका मतलब क्या है? यहाँ पे एक कार्बन है. On this carbon you are having 3 hydrogens. पीछे और एक कार्बन है. On that carbon you are having 3 hydrogens. CH3, CH3. Clear है? Okay. You can also draw another representation for this. If you are drawing it, or if you are looking at this sideways, as a sideways देख रहे तो, you will see this like a horse. This is head, 2 legs. These are other 2 legs, and this is tail. You can see this like a horse. Horse जैसा दिख रहा है. Okay. So we will draw another type of representation, which is called as sawhorse projection. Sawhorse projection. ऐसा कुछ दिख रहा है आपको? हाइड्रोजन, 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 यहाँ पे 3. Any doubt? If I want to show, this is the eclipsed form. इसके पीछे exactly हाइड्रोजन, इसके पीछे हाइड्रोजन है, हाइड्रोजन है. If I want to show the staggered form, स्टैगर्ड फॉर्म के लिए आपको क्या करना है? यू नीड टू रोटेट दिस बाय एंगल ऑफ 60 degrees. Okay, so this is the staggered form. Is that clear? Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. I hope this is clear to everyone. If you look at this particular conformer from this particular direction, यहाँ पे I रखा तो you will see like this. These two carbons will be seen as circles. यहाँ पे A आएगा and यहाँ से A आएगा. Clear है everyone? Okay. This particular type of representation is called as sawhorse. Sawhorse projection. In your question papers, you will either see a sawhorse projection or you will see a Newman projection. ऐसा कभी भी नहीं दिखेगा. Okay. Is that clear? Okay. ठीक है. And what is this angle theta called as? ये जो particular theta है, it is called as dihedral angle. Hedra मतलब plane, dihedral मतलब दो planes के बीच में angle जो भी है, that is called as dihedral angle. And how are those planes formed? This hydrogen, this carbon, उसके पीछे एक carbon रहेगा ना, वो एक plane होगा. ये carbon, उसके पीछे वाला carbon, and ये hydrogen, ये एक plane होगा. दो planes के बीच में जो भी angle है, that is called as dihedral angle. Clear है? Okay. So let's see the definition of the conformers. The infinite number of structures possible due to free rotation about a single bond or a sigma bond are called as conformers. In staggered, the C bond H bonds are farthest from each other. This is staggered. The CH bonds they are farthest from each other, leading to minimum repulsion and maximum stability. Staggered कब आएगा? If theta is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, theta is equal to 60 पे भी staggered है, 180 पे भी staggered है, 300 पे भी staggered है. In case of ethane, all these are equivalent only. In eclipsed, CH bonds are nearest to each other, leading to maximum repulsion and minimum stability. Okay. As ethane is rotated from staggered conformation to an eclipsed conformation, what is happening to its potential energy? The energy is getting increased. Potential energy is the energy of interaction. As the interaction between the groups is increasing, the potential energy is increasing. Whenever the energy increases, what happens to stability? It decreases.
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 So as ethane is rotated from staggered conformation to an eclipsed conformation, its potential energy increases and there is resistance towards the rotation. Why is that resistance? Because it is becoming more and more unstable. This resistance towards twisting, okay, or torsion is called as torsional strain. There will be some strain developed. It is called as torsional strain, and the energy required to overcome that is called as torsional energy. Okay, torsional strain किस वजह से generate हो रहा है? Because of the steric hindrance between the groups. Okay, there are two types of strains. One is torsional strain and the other is called as angle strain. Angle strain, you will be seeing that in case of cyclic compounds. Like हमने एक carbocation का stability के case में हमने पढ़ा. If you have cyclopropane, the angle is 60 degrees, but the expected angle is 109.8 degrees or 109.5 degrees, right? Tetrahedral carbon जो है, it has to be 109.5 degrees, but cyclopropane में आपको the angle is 60 degrees ना. So in this case, the strain which we get, it is called as angle strain. Angle 109 रहना चाहिए for tetrahedral, but you are having 60 degrees. That is called as angle strain. With the help of steric hindrance or due to steric hindrance, the strain that is developed is called as torsional strain. Okay, you will be seeing these two terms in your questions, which this particular molecule is having which strain, torsional strain या angle strain. Angle strain के लिए क्या देखना है आपको? See the hybridization, look for the angle क्या होना चाहिए और क्या रह रहे वो. In this case, there is no angle strain because these are sp3 only. The angles I am keeping is 109.5 degrees only. Angles change नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं. I am maintaining that 109.5 degrees angle. Each and everything is at an angle of 109.5 degrees. So angle strain नहीं है हमारे पास. I'm having steric hindrance. Because of the steric hindrance, the strain that is getting developed, it is called as torsional strain. Okay? Clear है? ये ट्विस्ट करने की वजह से, ये ट्विस्टिंग करने की वजह से इसके अंदर जो भी स्ट्रेन डेवलप हुआ, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज टॉर्शनल स्ट्रेन. ट्विस्टिंग और टॉर्शन, रोटेशन में वो पर्टिकुलर मोशन को एक टर्म देते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज टॉर्शन. ओके, ये होता है ना स्टैंडर्ड एग्जांपल. इफ यू हैव अ डोर, अब यू आर रोटेटिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर डोर अबाउट अ पॉइंट, उसको टॉर्शन कहते हैं, ऐसा कुछ. ओके, रोटेटरी मोशन. ठीक है. Is this particular point clear? The resistance towards twisting or torsion is called as torsional strain, and the energy required to overcome that is called as torsional energy. Am I audible to everyone? Okay. Okay, let's do the conformational analysis. Conformational analysis matlab, it is the study of energy of different conformers of a compound with variation in dihedral angle. We will be seeing what happens to the energy of the molecule whenever you are changing the angle. मतलब 0 to 60 degrees पे क्या होगा, 60 to 120 पे क्या होगा, 120 to 180, 180 to 240, 240 to 300, 300 to 360. Is that clear? Okay. I'll be plotting energy versus dihedral angle. On the y-axis, I'll be taking energy. On the x-axis, I'll be taking the dihedral angle. And I will be drawing potential energy. I will be marking potential energy because there is change in distance between the group, because of which there will be change in interaction between the groups. Okay. यहाँ पे आपको डायहेड्रल एंगल है, थीटा है. I will start from here. Here I am taking 0 degrees. थोड़ा shift कर रहा हूँ. I am not taking this as 0 degrees. थोड़ा shift करके plot करता हूँ. This is 0 degrees. After that, we are interested in which angles? 60 degrees.
120.
120. 180. 240. 300. And then 360 degrees. Okay. Okay. At 0 degrees, what is the energy? Is it maximum or minimum?
Max.
Okay. And there is one more thing. There is oscillation of the structures between eclipsed and staggered. पहले eclipsed है 0 degrees पे, 60 degrees पे staggered हुआ, फिर से eclipsed हुआ, फिर से staggered हुआ, eclipsed, staggered, agreed. So there is oscillation of the structures between eclipsed and staggered. सो पहले उनका एनर्जी प्लॉट कर लेता हूँ. सपोज मान लेते हैं this is the energy of eclipsed and this is the energy of staggered. Staggered is more stable, इसलिए उसका एनर्जी कम होगा. Eclipsed and this is any doubt anyone? Okay. दो मिनट. हाँ, दो मिनट. Yeah, at 0 degrees you will be having eclipsed, 60 degrees space staggered, 120 eclipsed, 180 staggered, 240 eclipsed, 300 staggered, 360 eclipsed. ये क्लियर है? ओके. 2 मिनट रुकना. Yeah, everyone, at 0 degrees you will be having eclipsed, so the energy is highest. At 60 degrees you will be having staggered, energy is least. Again eclipsed, highest energy, staggered, eclipsed, staggered and eclipsed. There is some oscillatory motion ना. Okay. अभी आप लोग so the energy will decrease and then increase. It will again decrease. It is not a straight line, okay? Is that clear? Everyone. This is the potential energy initially. It is decreasing continuously for staggered. Again, it will be increasing, it will be decreasing, it will be increasing, decreasing, increasing. Clear hai? Okay. This is the conformational analysis for ethane. This is for ethane. And we also call this as C1 C2 analysis. In ethane, there are only two carbons. This is the first carbon, this is the second carbon. You are rotating about C1 and C2. Hence, it is called as C1 C2 analysis. Okay. Okay. Let's see conformation analysis for propane. I hope this is clear to everyone. The above diagram. Is this clear to everyone? Okay. The conformation analysis for
Yes,
propane. Propane में होता क्या है? You have कार्बन, कार्बन, इसके ऊपर हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन. अभी इस केस में हुआ क्या हुआ? One of the hydrogen is replaced by CH3. Then you will get propane. What is the difference between ethane and propane? यहाँ पे जो hydrogen है, if there is hydrogen, it will be called as ethane. If I am replacing that particular hydrogen by CH3, I will be getting propane. Clear है? Okay. So in this case also, you can have eclipsed and staggered hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. इसके पीछे यहाँ पे आपको CH3 है, but not the hydrogen. Behind this hydrogen, you are having CH3. यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है, यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है. Any doubt? Anyone? How will the staggered form of it look? यहाँ पे आपको CH3 हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन, this is hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. Okay, this is the staggered. आप लोग थोड़ा सोच के बताना. If I draw the conformational analysis or the diagram for energy versus theta, इसके लिए कैसे आएगा? In this case also I can do, if I am taking this as the first carbon, this as the second carbon, C1 C2 analysis, or I can also do C2 C3 analysis. इन दो के बीच में, मतलब इसको पकड़ के इसको घुमा रहा हूँ. Both will be same, right? यहाँ पे C 3 हाइड्रोजन से C एक CH3 हाइड्रोजन हाइड्रोजन. Either I can fix this and rotate this, or I can fix this and rotate this. Agreed? The C1 C2 analysis will be exactly similar to C2 C3 analysis. There won't be any difference. Everyone, is that clear? C1 C2 analysis मतलब इसको पकड़ के इसको घुमा रहा हूँ, रोटेट कर रहा हूँ. ये पकड़ा एंड इसको रोटेट करने से आपको यहाँ पे गया ना CH3. Okay. If I draw the diagram for energy versus theta, how will the diagram look? Will there be any difference? या इसके जैसा ही दिखेगा? Now replace this red ball by white.
I'm replacing the red ball by white. That white is nothing but CS3 part. Okay, everyone. Is that clear? That white is nothing but CS3. This is the eclipsed form of it. This is the staggered form of it. This eclipsed and this eclipsed, are they exactly same? They are same, right? यहाँ पे भी हाइड्रोजन के पीछे CS3 है, हाइड्रोजन 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 हाइड्रोजन. यहाँ पे भी हाइड्रोजन के पीछे CS3 है, हाइड्रोजन 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 हाइड्रोजन. They are exactly same, right? So this will be having the highest amount of energy. This has the least. Again the same highest amount of energy. Again the same least, same highest, same least, same highest. Agreed? So क्या हो रहा है? Again you are having only two different types of energies. One is the eclipsed one and the other is the staggered. And all other energies are oscillating between these two. Highest है, least है, फिर से highest है, least है, so on so forth. Agreed? So the diagram for conformation analysis of propane will be exactly similar to this. The only difference is the scale. यहाँ पे energy जो रहेगा, that energy is different for propane, and ये energy staggered का energy जो है वो different रहेगा, but the nature of the graph will be the same. Clear? Understood? Everyone, if you have any doubt, ask me. This is the eclipsed energy, which is the highest, staggered energy, which is the least, but this energy will be exactly similar to this energy. ये staggered का energy, ये staggered का energy सब same ही है. Clear है? Is that
Yes,
clear,
sir.
everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I can write a point here.
I can say the conformation analysis is identical to ethane. Everyone, is this clear? Okay. Okay. Let's go to next conformation analysis, which is of butane. Conformational analysis of butane. Everyone, concentrate. If I'm taking this, or I'm doing the analysis for C1, C2, यहाँ पे और एक कार्बन है. ब्यूटेन मतलब क्या हो गया? I'm replacing that hydrogen by CH2 CH3 C2H5 group. Okay. अभी मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ? इसको होल्ड करके इसको रोटेट करने वाला हूँ. Or else the analysis which I am doing here is C1 C2 analysis. फर्स्ट कार्बन और सेकंड कार्बन को, फर्स्ट कार्बन को होल्ड करके आई एम रोटेटिंग द सेकंड कार्बन. C1C2 analysis. This will be similar to C1C2 analysis of ethane and propane. सेम ही रहेंगे ना. What is the difference? The only difference is यहाँ पे CH2 CH3 हो गया. अभी यहाँ पे white ball जो है, it is not CH3, it is CH2 CH3, but the analysis will be same. Eclipsed रहेगा, एक staggered रहेगा, फिर से eclipsed रहेगा, staggered रहेगा, so on so forth. Agreed? So if you are doing the analysis for first and second carbon, you are holding the first carbon. If you are rotating the second carbon, you won't be seeing any difference. It looks similar to that of ethane. It looks similar to that of propane. Similar to C1C2 analysis of ethane and propane. But don't do C1C2 analysis. You can do another analysis as well. Everyone understand this? Focus. If I'm doing C2C3 analysis, carbon इस कार्बन के ऊपर I'm taking CH3, हाइड्रोजन इस कार्बन के ऊपर भी CH3, हाइड्रोजन. देखो, second carbon, that is not the first carbon. This is second carbon. This is third carbon. What I'm interested in is C2C3 analysis. मतलब second carbon को fix करने वाला हूँ. About that second carbon, I will be rotating the third carbon. Okay, everyone. So this is a CS3 group. This is CS3 group. So abhi I will replace one more red atom by hydrogen. Sorry, by a white ball, which is CS3. Everyone understand this here?
Okay. This is the eclipsed form. If you observe, this is also CS3, this is also CS3. So both the CS3s exactly eclipse each other. Okay. Can you see that? You cannot see the other white ball because of the presence of this white ball. Agreed? Okay. Now I am rotating it. This is the staggered form. Here the distance between these two white balls is highest. Okay. This is also eclipsed form, but is this similar to that of this?
No.
No, right? क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको white के पीछे white आ रहा है, but यहाँ पे आपको white के पीछे red आ रहा है, यहाँ पे red के पीछे white आ रहा है. These are different, right? Because this white is not hydrogen. This is CS3 now. Everyone understand that? This is also eclipsed. This is also eclipsed, but these two are different. You can say this is fully eclipsed because ABCS3 exactly cover कर लेगा. This is partially eclipsed. This is called as partially eclipsed because ये CS3 है, ये hydrogen है. दोनों exactly overlap नहीं होंगे ना. These two are also eclipsed only, but they are not exactly same. Hence, the energy of this will be different from this. So आपको 0 degrees पे जो energy रहेगा, 120 degrees पे जो energy रहेगा, दो different values रहेंगे. Agreed? पक्का? Okay. This is staggered 120 पे. This is also staggered. But is there any difference between these two? इसमें और इसमें फर्क है?
Distance.
बहुत फर्क है ना? यहाँ पे इन दोनों के बीच में डिस्टेंस कुछ है, यहाँ पे बढ़ गया ना डिस्टेंस.
Yes, sir.
So which is the better staggered? This
180.
one or this one?
Later 120.
ये वाला बेटर होगा. So yes, as this staggered is different from this one, we have different names. Both of them are considered as staggered only, but इसके लिए अलग से name एक देते हैं. This is called as Gauche. देता हूँ. I will write the name. This is called as Gauche. 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 And this is called as anti. दोनों opposite है ना? This staggered is called as anti. So when will you get Gauche? If the angle is 60 degrees. When will you get anti-staggered?
180 degree.
180 degrees. Clear है? इसको ये जो completely eclipsed जो है ना, it is called as sin. This is sin and this is anti. Completely staggered is anti, completely eclipsed is sin. Partially eclipsed को कुछ name नहीं है. There is no name for this. We will call it as partially eclipsed. Clear? What are the different energies we can have? Can I say this will be the highest energy because this is completely eclipsed?
Yes, sir.
उसके बाद this will be the energy highest. Okay, because this is also eclipsed. ये याद रखना, any of the eclipsed will be having higher energy than any of the staggered. वो staggered ये हो या ए हो, कभी भी eclipsed का energy no matter what, it will always be higher than the staggered ones because of the high steric hindrance. Clear? Any of the eclipsed will be having higher energy than any of the staggered. This is highest energy. उसके बाद second highest. उसके बाद this energy will be more. This energy will be the least. फिर से repeat होगा. This is also partially eclipsed. This is again gauche. This is again fully eclipsed. Clear है? Gauche, partially eclipsed, anti, again partially eclipsed. This is again gauche. This is sin. Is that clear? Fully eclipsed or sin? Gauche. This is partially eclipsed. This is anti or fully staggered or perfectly staggered. This is partially eclipsed. Gauche. Sin. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So इसके बारे में लिखते हैं फिर.
Okay, so we are doing C2, C3 analysis. What are the different structures that can be formed? One is completely eclipsed. The other is at 60 degrees, you will be forming gauche. At 120 degrees, you will be having partially eclipsed. At 180 degrees, you will be having anti, completely staggered. Okay, so वो चार structures पहले draw करते हैं. Everyone, पहले यहाँ पे you have CH3 hydrogen and hydrogen. Agreed? Any doubt? Any doubt anyone? उसके बाद उसके एग्जैक्टली पीछे और एक CH3 है, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है. Any doubt? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you have, इसको ऐसा ही फिक्स कर रहा हूँ. CH3 हाइड्रोजन हाइड्रोजन. You are rotating it by how much angle? कितना है?
60 degree.
60 degrees. ओके. यहाँ पे आपको CH3 है, अब यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है. ओके. CH3 हाइड्रोजन हाइड्रोजन, यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है, यहाँ पे आपको CH3 है, यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है. दिस इज अ डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर. इन दिस केस you are having both the CH3s opposite to each other, which is called as anti. CH3 हाइड्रोजन एंड हाइड्रोजन. सो एक एक बता देना. यहाँ पे थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू 0 degrees. It is called as, I can call this as fully eclipsed, but we give a separate name for this, which is called as sin. And this will have the highest energy. Here theta is equals to 60 degrees, which is a staggered form, but you won't be referring to this as staggered. You will be referring to that as Gauss. Is that clear? यहाँ पे theta is equals to 120 degrees, partially eclipsed. Eclipsed भी है. Just to differentiate, I'm calling that as partially eclipsed, and this will be this staggered, or we'll say fully staggered, and theta is
180.
equals to 180 degrees. It is called as anti. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. यहाँ पे एक नोट लिख लेते हैं. Is that note? Any of the eclipsed, any of the eclipsed conformer will have more energy. If energy is more, what will be the stability?
Less.
Or less stability than. This is valid always. ये ब्यूटन में ही नहीं है. It is valid always in any of the isomers, in any of the conformation analysis. Then any of staggered conformer. Clear है? Okay. Okay, इसका conformation analysis ड्रॉ करते हैं. बिफोर डूइंग दैट मैं आपको एक क्वेश्चन देता हूं which is an easy question. I'll give you the Newman projection. Write the UPSC name. Write the UPSC name of the compound. Compound is यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन CH3 यहाँ पे आपको CH2 CH3. If you understand how to draw the Newman projection, आपको आ जाएगा ये क्वेश्चन. Write the UPSC name. टू कमा 3 डाइमेथाइल पेंटेन. सही है. होगा क्या बीच में you are having a carbon. On that carbon what are you having? You are having one hydrogen and two CH3 groups. यहाँ पे एक CH3, यहाँ पे एक CH3. ओके. उस कार्बन से एग्जैक्टली पीछे और एक कार्बन है. उस कार्बन के ऊपर क्या क्या है? You are having one hydrogen. You are having CH2 CH3 and you are having a CH3. This is how you convert that into normal structure. Agreed? कार्बन है, उस कार्बन के ऊपर हाइड्रोजन CH3 CH3, हाइड्रोजन CH3 CH3. पीछे और एक कार्बन है, उस कार्बन के ऊपर हाइड्रोजन CH2 CH3 CH3, हाइड्रोजन CH2 CH3 CH3. Agreed? So now you can write the name, right? 1 2 3 4 5. It is 2,3 dimethyl pentane. Okay. Another question. I will give you the Newman projection. Convert that into Fisher projection. I'll give you Newman projection. Convert that into Fisher projection. Convert this into Fisher projection. Try to do that. convert this into both Sawhorse projection and Fisher projection. Sawhorse में भी convert करो और Fisher में भी convert करो. Sawhorse में ऐसा कुछ दिखेगा आपको? Agreed? यहाँ पे आपको Cl है, यहाँ पे आपको हाइड्रोजन है, यहाँ पे Br है. Any doubt? This is the Sawhorse. Br हाइड्रोजन Cl, Br हाइड्रोजन Cl. इसके पीछे ही आपको Cl है, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में हाइड्रोजन है, राइट हैंड साइड में Br है. Agreed? फिशर प्रोजेक्शन में होता क्या है? The groups which are present on the vertical line are away from you, and the groups which are present on the horizontal line are towards you. Agreed? So look at this particular molecule. Look at this particular molecule from here. यहाँ से देखो आप लोग. Whenever you are seeing it from here, these two groups will be away from you, and these two groups are coming towards you. Agreed? Or else visualize this as ये दोनों ग्रुप्स जो है इनको पकड़ के hang them from the ceiling. A ceiling मान लो, I am hanging them from the ceiling, and I am looking at this particular molecule from the bottom. Okay, these groups are going away from me. Everyone understand this? So if they are going away from me, they should be present on the vertical line. Br एक है, Cl एक है. And if you are looking at this particular molecule from here, ये एक प्लस साइन जैसा दिखेगा और ये एक प्लस साइन जैसा दिखेगा. Agreed? यहाँ पे दो ग्रुप्स, यहाँ पे दो ग्रुप्स. On the left, what do you see? You will be seeing two hydrogens. So hydrogen, hydrogen. On the right, what are you seeing? Br के right hand side में Cl है, यहाँ पे Cl, यहाँ पे Br. Is that clear? Okay. Once you convert this, you can also analyze the optical isomerism. यहाँ पे ये R है या ऐसे बता सकते हैं ना? Okay. You can say if this is optically active or this is meso. एक बार वो भी कर लेते हैं. This is priority 1, priority 2, this will be 3, this will be 4. Agreed? So 1, 2, 3, I am rotating it in clockwise, but this will be S. This will be priority 1, this is priority 2, priority 3, priority 4. 1, 2, 3, again I am rotating it in clockwise sense, so this will be S. So S और S मतलब क्या है? ऑप्टिकल एक्टिव होगा. ऊपर वाला पार्ट भी पॉजिटिव घुमा रहे, नीचे वाला पार्ट भी पॉजिटिव ही घुमा रहे. या एस हो रहा है, नीचे वाला भी एस. अगर इनकेस ये आर होता तो ये ऊपर आर नीचे एस, देन इट विल बी मीसो. एग्रीड? अंडरस्टूड? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड? सो आपको ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चंस आ सकता है. दे मे गिव यू दिस and they will ask you if it is a meso or not, or if it is optically active or not. So convert this into this. For that आपको easy होने के लिए ऐसे directly convert कर सकते हो. BrCl पीछे है, so BrCl, HCl, HCl और पीछे HBr, HBr. Okay? अभी यहाँ पे eclipse में है. Suppose आप लोग को staggered में दिया, क्या करना है? पहले eclipse में convert कर लो. आप आपको डाउट आ रहा है तो eclipse में कन्वर्ट कर लिया तो Br और Cl पीछे होगा, then convert this into this. Is that clear? Okay, everyone? Okay, what is left? We need to do the conformation analysis of butane. I will take some time. आप लोग का you can ask Bansal sir to start the lecture late. This is the first time I'm extending क्योंकि आज खत्म हो जाएगा लेक्चर, मतलब चैप्टर खत्म हो जाएगा. Apart from this, we also have conformational analysis of cyclic compounds, but that particular part is only for advanced. So once we start offline lectures, then only I will teach that. That is not part of NEET, conformational analysis of cyclic compounds. NEET के लिए थोड़ा एक particular statement ही याद रखना है, वो बाद में बताता हूँ आप लोग को. So if this is done, we are done with our isomerism chapter. अभी हम क्या कर रहे हैं? C2, C3 analysis of butane. Okay. What are the different energies we have? We have energy of completely eclipsed, which is called as syn. It is the highest. We have energy of completely staggered, which is called as anti. Okay. Then you have another eclipsed, which is partially eclipsed, and that's called as, we will simply call it as partially eclipsed or eclipsed. Then we have one more staggered form. Everyone in the lecture, everyone, do you have concentration?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is called as gauche. Okay, हमको plot क्या क्या करना है? We need to mark 0 degree angle, then
60 degrees.
60 degrees, then
120.
120,
80.
180, 240,
300.
300,
360.
फाइनली 360. यही है ना हमको चाहिए. ओके. Bear with me for 5 minutes. हो गया almost. Okay. At 0 degrees, what do we have? Everyone, what do we have at
Syn.
0?
Syn.
We have syn. Okay, very good. Okay, at 60 degrees.
Gosh.
Very good. It is gauche. Okay, at 120 degrees.
Eclipse.
Eclipsed, which is partially eclipsed. Okay, very good. At 180 degrees.
Anti.
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 Very good. 240.
Eclipse.
240. It is again eclipsed. Okay. 0, 60, 120, 180, 240, फिर से eclipsed आया में. Okay. Then again you will have gauche. At 360, you will get back the syn. क्लियर? सो आपको ऐसे कुछ रहेगा, एंड देन दिस, उसके बाद फिर से यहाँ पे क्लियर? एग्रीड? ऐसे आप लोग यहाँ पे भी फिल किया तो ठीक है, बैटमैन बन सकता है। एग्रीड? क्लियर है एवरीवन? इज दिस क्लियर? So this is the confirmation analysis for butane and किन कार्बन्स के बीच में C2C3. If I want to draw C1C2, that will be similar to that of ethane. I hope that's clear. Okay. Okay, what's the time? 11 na? One last question everyone. I hope this particular diagram is clear. One last question, the most important question for NEET students and JEE main student. Same question आएगा आपको. I'm taking 2-fluoroethanol. You need to tell me the order of stability of gauche, anti and syn. Gauche, anti और syn. 2-fluoroethanol मतलब आपको the structure will be like this: hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon. You are having fluorine. Ethanol मतलब you need to have OH. Okay, this is 2-fluoroethanol. For the conformers of 2-fluoroethanol, gauche, anti and syn, you need to tell me the stability order. मैं आपको ड्रॉ करके दिखाता हूँ. Fluorine, hydrogen, hydrogen, OH, hydrogen, hydrogen, OH, hydrogen, hydrogen. क्या क्या दिया है? गॉश, सिन और एंटीना. सो सिन मतलब ये होगा, यहाँ पे OH, फ्लोरीन के एग्जैक्ट पीछे. I hope these are the things, everyone. You need to tell me the order of stability. This is gauche, this is sin, theta is equals to 0 degrees. Gauche, theta is equals to 60 degrees. and this is anti with theta is equals to 180 degrees. Okay, what do you think the order of stability is?
Anti greater than Gauss.
Greater than
And okay, मैं बहुत important करके दिया था ना ये. The expected order is anti greater than Gauss greater than sin. ये expected है, but the actual order becomes Gauss greater than anti greater than. सबसे पहले sin तो कम ही रहेगा because sin is eclipsed. Any of the eclipsed is lesser when compared to any of the staggered करके आपको दिया है. So this is eclipsed, these both are staggered, so this will be least stable when compared to these two. But Gauss becomes more stable in this case. The reason for that is hydrogen bonding. If you have it in Gauss form, because of the lesser distance, there is formation of hydrogen bond. Because of the hydrogen bond, there is attainment of extra stability. In this case, both of the groups are very far to each other, hence there is no hydrogen bond. You may also expect a hydrogen bond in the sin. यहाँ पे भी है. In fact, यहाँ पे और strong रहेगा क्योंकि distance कम है. Okay, but this being eclipsed की वजह से ज़्यादा instability मिलेगा. Hence, it is less stable than this as well. Even though there is hydrogen bond, this is less stable than anti-2. इसलिए आपको जनरल स्टेटमेंट याद रखने के लिए कहा, any of the eclipsed will be having less stability than any of the staggered. Is that clear? Clear है? Okay. Okay. End of isomerism. We are left with the conformational analysis of cyclic compounds. वो वाला part हम when we start the offline lecture we will see that. I will show the structures. इसमें structures दिखाना बहुत ही ज़्यादा मुश्किल है online में. Okay, I will show that during offline lectures, and those are part of only JEE Advanced, not for NEET and JEE Mains. Okay. Or an example, the similar thing is possible for ethylene glycol. You will have the same order, which is Gauss greater than anti greater than sin. Ethylene glycol matlab in place of fluorine, place another OH. This is called as ethylene glycol. So if you are having Gauss, you will be having hydrogen bonding. अगर Gauss रहा तो hydrogen bonding रहेगा, stability ज़्यादा होगा. Clear है? Very important question. Extremely important for JEE Mains and NEET. आपको बस इतना ही, Gauss greater than anti greater than sin. Clear? Okay. Thank you everyone.